Welcome back, everybody. I'm the Blonde Fox, and today we're going to continue playing some more Genshin Impact. In the last episode, we finished serving our prison sentence and were released. But while we were filling out our paperwork, a huge earthquake happened that shook the entire fortress. But according to Ridesley, it wasn't actually an underwater earthquake, it came from the surface. So since we were released, we went to New Valette in order to fill him in on what, that we've been released, everything's good, and to see if he had anything else for us. And then we asked him about the earthquake, and he said that, yeah, there was a huge disaster here at Poisson, which is where the Spina de Rasula headquarter is. And basically what happened was there was an earthquake, water started pouring in. The water was basically straight up primordial seawater. It was even strange colored and everything. And everyone on the main level just got completely disintegrated, dissolved into the water. Everyone else started fleeing. There was people who heard the stampedes. People fell from high places. People climbed to the rooftops for safety. But then once the water started receding back after the disaster ended, they, tried to get down, or some of them fell off, and it just horrible stuff. A lot of people died, and so Navia is also missing her two aides, friends, bodyguards, whatever you want to call them, Silver and Malus. So we don't know what happened to them, and I'm a little worried that I think I know what happened. That basically they didn't make it, possibly. So we're gonna go visit her father's grave, and she wants to talk to us there. So yeah, that's kind of where we left off. So remember to like the video if you like it, and subscribe if you need some more. Without further ado, let's get right back to it. Okay, the father's grave is right up there, but I'm just gonna go here because I don't feel like trying to climb my way out of here.
Swollen fury.
Wish, 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 wish. Whee. It's one thing after another, isn't it? And we still haven't found Child. All we know is that according to what New Valette told us, based on us having that dream about a giant whale creature thing that we keep seeing, is that Child is probably in a giant thing. If he's in the primordial sea, which shouldn't even be possible for a human, even a non-Fontanian, to get into. So it's a little weird.
Not a lot of people here, huh?
Well, given the time of day and the whole situation in Poisson, Paimon doesn't think there'd be a ton of people here visiting graves.
Right. That's how things are now. The living are so exhausted that they've no strength to spare any words for the dead.
Navia?
There's no need to push yourself so hard.
Navia, what's wrong?
Sorry. I just... Malus and Silver. They won't ever come back here again. What should I do, Papa?
Huh? What happened to them?
Oh, I really thought that's what happened. Navia, I'm sorry for your loss.
Everyone agreed on the rescue plan, but still, I was the one who initiated it. They were helping evacuate the residents, but they couldn't leave in time. And they were caught in the seawater.
What should we do?
I've known them for so long. And I know they weren't afraid. But I could at least hold a funeral for my father. And I know where he rests. But as for Malus and Silver, they're just gone. I just can't.
Everything looks so clean after it rains. Even the gravestones. I didn't expect that you'd enjoy a glass of red wine in front of Master Callus's grave.
I can understand. Besides, the scenery here isn't half bad.
See, it's not just me. I always want to bring something when I visit Papa. Perhaps we might even have a picnic. He wouldn't be angry, would he?
How could Master ever be upset with you, demoiselle? Yet the cemetery is the home of those who have passed, is it not? Everyone ends up here sooner or later, no matter who you are.
Buying yourself a plot in advance, are you?
No need yet. But when I do, hope you'll let me be buried beside Master Callus, demoiselle.
Hey, stop joking around.
I'm quite serious. That way, it will save us both the trip to see each other whenever you visit your father's grave.
That makes sense. In that case, could I be buried on his other side?
After all, besides you, demoiselle, the two of us could certainly be considered Master's closest companions, no?
Personally, I believe we fill those shoes just fine.
Why are you bringing this up all of a sudden? Seriously. All right. I'll remember your requests. But I'd really prefer not to talk about this stuff. And what do you mean by saving me a trip? I'd make the journey even if I had to visit you two somewhere else. I'd promised to let them rest in peace here. But here I am breaking that promise. I'm sorry for letting you see me in a mess like this. I don't usually cry, really.
Paimon doesn't know how to help you feel better. But, well, she understands how you feel.
I had always thought I could make my wishes come true. But now that I think about it, that never solely relied on me. Many things can only be accomplished with someone else's help. Malus and Silver have helped me so much. But by contrast, I could do nothing for them. I'm so sorry.
You can spend as much time as you need here, Navia. We'll stay with you.
Yeah, we're here for you.
Thank you. Right now, you don't know how much that means. By the way, you can have a look at this. It's a list of victims from the incident that took place here.
Obena, Khan, Burnett, Giverny, Francine, Karina, Daisy Ray, Joinville, Julianne, Esson, as well as Malus and Silver. So, everyone else is safe. But still...
It's okay. I know what you're thinking. And you're right. We lost Malus and Silver. But we were able to save more than we anticipated. The overall outcome indicates that the cost was worth it.
No one's sacrifice is truly necessary.
Right. Don't think that way, Navia. One person might be saved at the expense of another, sure, but that isn't something we should ever consider a trade. Malus and Silver were not the price for saving anyone. They're heroes.
You're right. Thank you, Paimon. What you said just now was pretty amazing, actually. I'll remember your words.
Oh, really?
Seems you've become more eloquent in the time since we last met.
The knave? What are you doing here?
Is everything going well on your side? Yes, my people are carrying out the mission according to your request. All the residents of Poisson have been evacuated, and we're preparing to relocate them to higher ground. As for these supplies, we have everything taken care of. There is no need to worry.
Thank you very much.
Wait, do you two know each other?
We just met recently. Right, Miss Navia?
Usually, I would call this a coincidental encounter. But that doesn't quite fit this time. Besides, it never even crossed my mind that a Fatui Harbinger would come looking for me. Thanks to the Knave, Spina di Rosula received generous support from the Fatui, which allowed us to complete the rescue and evacuation work so quickly.
Mutual aid is essential to fostering positive developments. We were already in the area, in any case, so it was nothing. That said, I must say that you're a lot sharper than you let on. I'm sure you understand what I mean.
I apologize for all the ways in which I tested you previously. We've never worked with a Fatui before, and it's extremely important for us to know who we're working with. My subordinates have reported that Fatui soldiers have been observing water levels and taking head counts in various locations. I hear that they've also prepared a large amount of emergency supplies. I'm quite surprised.
This is nothing to brag about, nor do I intend to. It is simply the way of powerful organizations to act forcefully, whether they are doing good or ill. You've witnessed that firsthand, in any case. As I've told this traveler before, I know of the prophecy, and I intend to prevent the impending disaster. Lending your organization a hand was a natural first step in accomplishing that. As such, do not be troubled by this token of our sincerity. Perhaps one day, you'll also be able to help me in the same way.
Without your help, there would have been many more casualties. I won't forget your kindness.
Furthermore, I sincerely regret what happened to Malus and Silver. I only wish that my people could have arrived a little earlier to prevent this from happening.
Don't say that. You and your subordinates did everything you could. As Paimon said, Malus and Silver didn't choose to sacrifice themselves for any specific person. And they weren't the price paid for other salvation. They chose to become heroes themselves. I've never liked hearing people put it that way. It's like trying to relieve pain by saying some noble-sounding words. But right now, there's nothing more suitable. They really did become heroes.
You're right. I'm sorry for your loss, Miss Navia. Water is life to Fontaine's people, and it also spells disaster. It's no wonder that people always say that prophecies represent fate. Fortunately, I've never been one for such opinions.
So, you're one who will try to change fate then?
Of course. That is why I'm going to Hotel Bouffe de Thé. I still have some things to take care of, and the children need my attention. By the way, Traveler, Paimon, one more thing.
Alright, then we'll just... Huh? This isn't right. Paimon thought you would ask us to walk with you for a moment so you could tell us something in private.
That is a clever and useful conversation technique, which I do like to use when necessary. But there's no need today. It would not hurt to have Miss Navia listening in. Traveler, I'm sure you remember that I said we could work together when we had the chance. You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea. Previously, it was the Fortress of Meripede's sluice gate, and this time it was the water levels in Poisson. These are both signals.
So, the time for jolly cooperation has come?
Indeed. Allow me to share the latest intel I've received from the House of the Hearth's intelligence network with you. During some recent investigations, a child claimed to have discovered some ruins near Poisson. The ruins date back to ancient times, and seem to be worth investigating in many ways. Judging by the dating of the ruins, they may be related to the prophecy and the coming crisis. The situation is becoming more urgent, so any pertinent information will prove extremely precious. My people initially came to prepare for ruin exploration. Unexpectedly, this disaster struck, and at present, we're all busy prioritizing the rescue effort.
So, that's why the Fatui were already in Poisson.
I wanted to take the children along, but unfortunately, Linny, Lynette, and Fremine have all been dispatched to higher ground to assist affected residents. Linny told me that outside of the house, the person they trust most is you. Which is why I want to give you this task.
Are you sure this will be okay? Can you trust an outsider like me?
The House of the Hearth's members see each other as family, but Linny, Lynette, and Fremine said that they also see you as such, even though you are not from the house. I'm sure you already understand how earnest they consider their friendship with you to be.
Oh, that somehow makes Paimon feel kinda happy.
The intel I just shared about the ruins could fetch a high price. But since the children consider you family, it's only natural that I freely share it with you.
Got it! So all we gotta do is go to some ruins, right? We can handle that.
Excuse me, but may I tag along?
You wish to join, Miss Navia?
But are you sure you're up to exploring some ruins? You need to rest.
Well, I'm sad, yes. But I can't just go back and plop myself into a chair by the roadside and do nothing. There's no point in being depressed while we still have a disaster on our hands. As my father's successor, I must live up to the hopes he had in me. Besides, I'm also doing this for myself. I need something, a distraction, to keep my mind off Malus and Silver.
Navia's strong, but she needs company right now. We can be that company if she goes to explore the ruins with us.
Since you put it that way, I have no objections. What do you say, traveler?
We'll go to the ruins together.
All right. The ruins are to the south of Poisson. Here's the map.
Okay, the three of us will handle it. Come on, let's pack up and get going.
You know, I'm still trying to get a read on the knave. Because I'm trying to decide, okay, is she like... Ooh, let's go ahead and get that while we're over here. I'm still trying to decide, is she like pure evil kind of thing, like some of the other Fatui Harbingers, or is she not? And I'm kind of getting the feeling like she's more like Child and even the Wanderer were. How basically, they're not... They work for bad people, but they're not bad people themselves.
Take it easy.
If that makes any sense. And I'm kind of starting to get that feel with her, where basically, yeah, she works for some really bad people, and in turn means she does do some pretty horrible things, but she's not actually a bad person in and of herself. At least that's the impression I've been getting so far, and I really hope so, because I'm starting to really like her character and everything, and I'm hoping so too, because I'm just like, I like that kind of archetype on a character and everything, where it's just like, you know, it's one of the reasons why Child is one of my favorite characters, even though I don't care much for his playstyle. I like him as a person in the game, like his personality and everything. And in the Knave, she's really starting to grow on me. I'm really like her like character, how she acts towards things, you know. So I'm hoping she has more of that archetype. Okay, and go ahead and grab a bunch of these. Here we go. Okay, let's speed along. But yeah, so we're all working together now. It's been a while since we've had to straight up work with the Fatui, hasn't it? Because, I mean, the last time was technically with the Wanderer, but that was more in, like, almost like a side quest type of situation. I mean, I know it was a main story quest thing, but it was also kind of a side quest thing, in a sense. Oh, I need to clear this so that gets out of my face. I can go ahead and clear last commission. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, because before him, the last one we would have worked with, because we didn't work with the Fatui in Inazuma, we actually beat the crap out of him. You know, Senora, she died. So there's that whole thing. Okay, so it should be right down here, right? Almost there. Okay, here we are. Is it gonna cutscene me, or is it gonna actually let me just walk into it? Oh, it's like a domain. Okay, cool. Nope, it's gonna cutscene me.
So, are these the ruins the Knave was talking about? Whoa, talk about old.
They seem to be pretty ancient, all right.
Let's go in and have a look.
Just be careful.
Okie dokie, enter the ruins. Oh, let's go ahead and clear this too. Okay. What's recommended here? Oh, there is no recommended. It's just an exploration thing. Okay, cool. Yes, I know our party is slightly lower than recommended. It is what it is. We're not like that much lower. Actually, it makes me wonder on Shinobu, do I have any... I was about to say, I think I've been collecting quite a few books, so let's go ahead and crank her up. Here we go. Perfect. And how about Nahida? Here we go. Perfect. Nice. There we go. Everybody's doing good. Everybody's level 70 with level 70 weapons. Got some okay artifacts. Talents definitely need to be leveled up, but I haven't gone grinding for a lot of that talent stuff. I mean, she's doing fine on him. He's doing pretty good, too. I guess Nahita's the only one suffering from that. I probably ought to grind out her materials. Okay, let's see what we got going on. Ooh, I hit the jump button, but okay, I guess she just decided not to jump for some reason. Okay, let's... Oh, bad guys. Ooh, I'm getting some serious lag spikes. Yeah, I have internet, of course, like, I've said a couple of, you know, I think, like, a couple episodes ago, I think I mentioned that I had moved and everything, so I have internet, obviously, because I'm playing Genshin, but, I still haven't been able to run hardwire, like, Ethernet cords from my router to my recording area, and so I'm having to record off of Wi-Fi, so sometimes it's not bad. Like, most of the time whenever I'm doing Genshin, it's, like, at about 45 for my ping, but lately, it's been jumping to, like, you know, as you saw there, it was, like, at 104, which is very annoying.
The wind rises.
And I notice that I get really bad lag whenever I try switching characters.
Quit following.
This should finish him off, right? Yep, awesome. Yeah, it can be a little annoying, so... Luckily, it's not, like, constant, but yeah, definitely miss having hardwiring. I'm hopefully going to be able to get that soon, though, so it won't be an issue.
Gotcha.
There we go. Cool. Grab you.
Squall and fury.
This place has also been contaminated by primordial seawater.
Yeah. And a lot of it, too. A Fontanian would most likely dissolve the moment they fell in.
You should go back to safety, Navia.
Right! You can't go down if there's primordial seawater. It's too dangerous, and it won't be any help for you to just stay here. Don't get Paimon wrong. We're not saying you're useless. It's just that...
No, you're right. I can't do anything in this situation. I'll leave this to you.
From the look of things here, maybe there's no way back.
That complicates things. Maybe the only way left is forward.
In that case, do you want to wait for us here?
The water levels here are unstable, and there's a chance the water will rise. So staying here wouldn't be safe either. I'll go together with you. Perhaps we'll find the exit just up ahead.
Seems like there isn't any other option. Well, this is scary.
All right. Come with us for now then, but please be careful.
Okay, so we gotta keep moving forward. So it looks like we gotta parkour our way across to get out of here, and there's some climbing area to get up there. Okay. Anyways, guys, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here, and in the next one, we're gonna try to continue exploring these ruins without anybody dying, hopefully. How are we doing on wishes? Yeah, still not up there. Nope, I don't want to leave domain. Okay. I was gonna see if I can claim my achievements, but oh well. Okay, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, remember to like it. Comment down below with your thoughts and opinions. I look forward to hearing from you guys. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more from me in the future. Until next time, see ya!